Hello everyone, this is Raw vs. Wrestling for Monday Night Raw, May 30th, 2011. To be honest, I actually like this week's Raw. It was a pretty good, considering it was Memorial Day Raw. As most people who watch know, most shows that happen on holidays tend to be lackluster or not storyline driven. And I'll honestly say I was kind of shocked when they continued with the storylines that they were going to be going with everybody and continuing the feud. Usually you just get a lot of very random stuff when it comes to these type of Raws. The technical difficulties at the beginning, honestly, it kind of hindered the whole aspect of what was going on with R-Truth. It seemed like what they were doing was well done, but you couldn't really hear anything, so you can't really know whether or not, or most people on TV don't know whether or not it was actually a good segment or something that was just completely horrible. In my personal opinion, from what I was seeing, at least seeing on the screen, it looked like you had a lot of good stuff that R-Truth was saying, but once again we couldn't hear it. So it is what it is. It set up the match later that night with him and Cena. So I would say the segment was good, but for half the time I couldn't hear a thing that was being said. So that it is what it is on that one. You had a Divas match with Kelly and Eve versus the Bella Twins. Kelly and Eve win the match. Kelly gets the victory over one of the Bellas. It looks like, I guess, they're going to try to continue this thing with Kelly and the Bella Twins. So that was what it is as well. Honestly, the match was okay. It was pretty well done. A little bit longer than what they've usually given the Divas in recent weeks for matches on TV. Just to stick with the women in the company on this one. Karma was surprisingly good on the mic tonight. When I heard that they were going to let her talk and say what was going on with her nervous breakdown from the week before, I was kind of hoping they would have someone come out and speak for her, but they didn't. And I was quite shocked of how well she was on the mic, and for also saying it, congratulations to Kira Stevens, the person who plays Karma. She is pregnant. She will be sadly missed and gone for a while, but congratulations, and hope the baby comes out well. I'll go off to the whole Jack Swagger thing. For the week before, he won the match with Evan Bourne, but while he was doing the victory lap, he got kicked in the face and went completely ballistic. So he asked for a rematch. The match was pretty much a squash match the entire time. Swagger was in complete control, but eventually just got a reversal, and Evan Bourne takes the pin and the victory. I guess they're going with I don't know if it's a quick feud or what it actually is, if it's going to lead to a pay-per-view match or not, but I guess Swagger and Bourne are going to be working together for at least one more week, if not a little bit more into the future. Another good match, another good, well put together match last night was from Kofi Kingston and Dolph Ziggler. It was a little bit sloppy at times, but all in all, good match between the two of them. This feud was done on SmackDown once before, but now we're going to get it on Raw. Now we're going to go ahead and get it on Raw. And continuing from last week, you had Rey Mysterio versus CM Punk. Once again, the two of them, honestly, the two of them match-wise will never disappoint. They seem to always put on a really good match, and they have, it seems like they have a natural chemistry in the ring. I don't think I've seen a disappointing match from the two of them. Once again, they put on another good match here. I guess this is where they're gonna go with CM Punk for the time being, with it seeming like R-Truth is working with John Cena at this point in time. And once again, really good TV match from last night. I thoroughly enjoyed watching that match. It also looks like Alberto Del Rio is going to continue this thing with Big Show. I don't know if I don't know when they're going to actually have a match because they're playing the angle from the accident from the week before, and they're saying Big Show's knee's been taken out and all that aspect. So it looks like he might work with Kane first, then Big Show next. I don't know exactly if that's going to be the case, but that's how it looks like it's going to work. Pretty much you had Alberto Del Rio come out and do a promo and do the typical heel stuff when something like that happens. He tries to say he's sorry, but he's not really saying he's sorry. He's laughing the entire time, and that was pretty much what it was for the promo that Alberto Del Rio did. And yeah, it looks like him and Big Show should be having a feud here for a little while. So at least Alberto Del Rio is going to have something to do and is going to have at least a notable feud here in the future. For the main event of the night, they had R-Truth versus John Cena. The match was nothing more but put in there to further the feud, where R-Truth was just continually leaving the ring, and eventually it looked like he was going to leave the entire ringside area. Cena comes out and starts attacking him, and was starting to bring him back to the ring. R-Truth knocks him down, gets himself in the ring, and gets not a pinfall, but a count-out victory over Cena. It looks like they're going to have R-Truth and Cena versus Cena for the title at Capital Punishment. That should be interesting, considering the whole R-Truth new character, him being a heel. He's definitely deserved this push, and he's done an extremely good job of being a heel throughout the night and over the past few weeks. Still liking the whole aspect that they're being different with him with the no music for R-Truth. So yeah, it looks like they're going to have that match set up for Capital Punishment. Maybe they'll go into Money in the Bank with it as well. And this is pretty much that was pretty much Raw for the night. This was Raw versus Wrestling for May 30th, 2011. Thank you for watching.